Hello everyone. We have to discuss about in a last lecture WAN network, NAN network, and field network area. This is discussed in a last lecture, and we have to discuss about the technologies Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Z-Wave, power line communications. These are the communication technology discussed in a last lecture. We have to discuss in this lecture Internet protocol. In this, transmitting data over multiple media run over any link layer networks, providing a common and flexible way to use and manage a network composed of disparate parts, changing and growing with industry, ability to add a capability such as a new application without having to change IP itself, connecting large numbers of devices. IPv6 offers straightforward addressing and routing for a huge network such as a smart grid. Maintaining reliability, tools and applications to help manage the network and maintain reliability, connecting multiple types of system, identify both source and receiving system, establishing a two-way communication link, ensuring security, tools enabling secure and managing the transport of data, providing smooth migration, provides a way to migrate in phases from multiple monitoring and control networks to a single converged network without disrupting service. In this, energy saving applications on appliances and appliance to appliance communication protocol for energy saving applications. Energy management protocol allows consumers to set a maximum consumption value. Based on this threshold, the residential gateway is able to turn off the appliances that are in a standby mode once these limits are exceed. This is the representative SG standards. In the future, what are the smart grids is represent? Wind farms, substations, wide area networks, control centers. Next, in neighbor area networks, residential users, commercial user, distributed energy resources. This is the representative smart grid standards. So thank you watching for video.